Hi, I'm Antonio Centeno. I'm the founder of Real Men Real Style. Guys, today I'm going to give you 5 tips on how to shop smart. Many of you guys I know are out there building your wardrobe. You're wanting to have clothing and have accessories that, in a sense, help you send the message you want to send. And I want to make sure that you don't get raked over the coals. When you're out there buying things that you're not paying, almost double the price of what you should. So hopefully you can take these tips, you can run with them. And I have to admit, these tips are a little bit general, but I will link to an article over at Real Men Real Style. It'll go into more detail. In addition, I'll link to other videos, to other articles that go into more detail for each of the points. Cool? Okay. Guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. That way these videos come right to you. In addition, if you like this, if you find it useful, I'd appreciate the like. And if you have something to add, if I miss a tip that you feel, Antonio, you should have had this in the video, make sure to go leave it down in the comments below. You guys know I love to hear from you. I appreciate your support. And I'm always down there in the YouTube comments responding to people. So that's the best way probably to engage me, short of being on my email list, which you can join at any time and go grab my free 47-page ebook on men's style. This ebook has been downloaded over 100,000 times. And men around the world daily write me and say, this ebook is amazing. You should be charging for it. Maybe at some point I will, but right now it's free. Okay, so tip number 1. What's the first thing you need to do when making a buying decision is only buy what you need. Does that, seems pretty simple, right? How many times though, and I've done this myself, I remember I bought this orange vest. And I don't know what I was thinking. This was back in probably 2000. I was a young Marine officer stationed in Carlsbad, California. Went to an outlet and I saw this orange vest. And there's a couple things that were wrong with it. One, it was a large, and I should be wearing a medium. But, I'm like, this thing is great. It's 70% off. So I purchased it. Now, one, I don't know really where this orange down vest would have fit into my core wardrobe at that point in my life because it didn't fit there. It was the wrong size, but I justified it because, gosh, it was 70% off. It was such a great deal. Okay, so where is that orange vest now? I don't know. I gave it away to Goodwill years ago. How many times did I wear that? Maybe one. I've got a picture of it somewhere, and that's why I remember this vest. I was riding my motorcycle, and I had all these layers on, and then it somehow fit, and it almost wore it more like a signal vest, so people could see me and not hit, cars not hit me or anything like that. But the point is, guys, we oftentimes buy clothing that we don't need. Now, how can you not make this mistake? Let's go to point number 2. Educate yourself. Now, if you've watched a couple of my videos, congratulations. But what I would recommend is you go and watch a lot of my videos. Go check out Aaron Marino over at I Am Alpha N, teaching men's fashion, fashion beans. Go read what those guys are saying over there if you're more fashion inclined. Articles of style. Go check out what Dan is writing about. Go check out Primer Magazine, The Art of Manliness. They all have style sections. Baron over at The Effortless Jet. The point is, gentlemen, educate yourself. When it comes down to it, you need to be seeking a little bit of self-improvement every single day. And I think being on someone's email list that really resonates with you, find your Yoda, find the guy that you really resonate with and listen to what he has to say. Learn a little bit every day, but focus in on educating yourself so that you know what to buy. Now, after you're doing this and as you're going through this, part number 3, create a list, create a plan. You should have a list of the items that should be in your core wardrobe. Now, I give this to the guys that are in my style system, which I've got these premium courses and I do actually give them a breakout list. But for you, if you're just starting off, you don't know where to go, first think about what's going to be your needs. Now, these are going to change, and depending on where you are at in life, what kind of a job you have. If you're a lawyer in New York City, well, you're going to have different needs than if you're a small town, let's say you're a master electrician and you're over in Shawano, Wisconsin. You're going to have a little bit different needs of what should be in your wardrobe. However, there are items that need to be in your wardrobe. You need to put together that list, focus in on your needs. Then after that, focus in on your wants. After that, you want to be thinking of what are you going to spend money on, because this makes it really easy for you to decide where you're going to spend your money. There are certain pieces that are investment pieces. There are other pieces which are kind of nice to have, and you want to spend money there only after you've invested in having at least a suit with, and when I say a suit, having a nice suit that fits you well, and that's both the trousers and the jacket made from the same fabric, having a light colored dress shirt, again, that fits you well with a tie, with shoes, and that entire outfit right there is going to serve you. Now, make sure to get a muted tie because you want to be able to not only wear this to a wedding, but also a funeral, and that right there is going to be one of your go-to investment pieces. In the article over at Real Men Real Style, I'll go into a lot more detail about what you should have as, some of these things that, the first items a man should have in his wardrobe, but understand that actually you writing out that list, maybe putting it in a shared document on Google Docs, is going to be a very important step. So point number 4, return policy. Whenever you're out there shopping, look at the return policy. Remember, I bought something on, I think it was Lucky's website, and it was a clearance item. I didn't realize, after I got it and it didn't fit me very well, that I couldn't send it back. They've got a no return policy on clearance items. Now, that struck me as kind of weird, and I actually talked to the manager. They did actually, accept it back, but it's one of those things that you don't want to have to do that. You want to make sure you work with a company or you purchase from someone that you can make a return. If you're working with a custom clothier, he shouldn't be looking to build out you 10 shirts at the same time. Initially, you want to get that one shirt, get the fit right, get the style right, make sure you're happy with it. Then he can build the other 9 shirts out. So, not just return policy, but also, making sure how they deal with whenever you've got something and it's, needs to be adjusted to fit. Make sure those are the kind of things you want to look at. Look at those store company policies, especially for returns. And number 5, don't get caught in the hype. So this happens especially around the holidays. You're going to see Black Friday, you're going to see Cyber Monday, Labor Day sales, all these sales, they try to get you and engage you in. The company, I'm not going to name names. Well, let's just say there's some companies that they always have a sale going on. They realize that's a tactic to get you to feel that you've got to take action and purchase now, but, don't fall for that. If you understand you only buy what you're going to need, if you educate yourself, if you create a list, and if you understand the return policy, then this last one should be pretty easy. All right, gentlemen, that's it. I will see you in the next video. And if you've got something to add, leave it down in the comments below and go check out Real Men Real Style. I put together a great article which supports this video. Take care. Bye-bye.